Dead by Daylight is a rather complex game with hundreds of perks and add-ons, and it's inevitable that things will get a little complicated. So, welcome to the quick start guide to playing as the Legion in Dead by Daylight. I want to start by stating that I've already made a guide to playing as the Legion, and it covers a lot of what you will see here and even more. However, this guide is targeting new players and players who want to start playing as the Legion but aren't sure exactly where to begin or what to bring to their matches. If that sounds like you, then stick around to learn all about what add-ons you should be using and what perks shine. Feral Frenzy is the Legion's power, and it can be used to injure multiple survivors in quick succession. During Feral Frenzy, the Legion breaks into a sprint and moves faster than base movement speed. The Legion can vault windows at a faster rate and can also vault over pallets. Hitting the survivor will inflict the deep wound status effect, replenish the entire power gauge, and activates Killer Instinct, revealing the location of every survivor who is within your terror radius and not afflicted by deep wound. The more survivors you hit, the faster you will move. The 5th Feral Frenzy attack will end the power and put the hit survivor into the dying state. The Legion is a highly map-dependent killer, as their power hinges on the ability to hit multiple survivors within a short time period. Larger maps, such as the Red Forest maps or complex maps such as RPD, are really hard to play on as the Legion. Large maps make chaining your attacks effectively impossible without add-ons, and complex maps with lots of elevation or winding corridors will make it hard to reach survivors in a timely manner. I have a few simple tips that should start you off pretty well. Begin your Feral Frenzy when within close proximity to a survivor. Ideally, you should wait until you hear the chase music begin and the survivor found score event appears in the top right. After vaulting a window or a pallet during Feral Frenzy, check in the opposite direction that the survivor ran to see if they ran behind you while you were in the vaulting animation. This will prevent you from being juked easily. Perform a lunge attack at the end of Feral Frenzy to gain extra distance. This may sometimes be the sole reason that you hit a survivor. The Legion has a diverse set of add-ons that offer new ways to play and enhance the power's abilities. There are many to choose from, however when starting out, I recommend that you do not use any add-ons whatsoever. This is a rule that I generally give for any killer, but the Legion in particular has a lot of add-ons that create habits, and if you use them too often, you will find it nearly impossible to play without them. However, once you have played a good number of matches and are comfortable with the power, feel free to experiment and follow this guide on what add-ons to bring. Filthy Blade. This add-on increases mending time by 4 seconds. I think this is probably one of the Legion's strongest add-ons in the entire roster, and it's really great for new players because it doesn't affect Feral Frenzy or killer gameplay at all, only the survivors. Stab Wound Study. So this add-on will give you some information on the location of survivors after they mend themselves for 4 seconds. It's pretty good, and after chaining so many hits, you might find yourself lost on where to go. Seeing the auras of survivors you hit previously will help you get back into a chase, saving you a lot of time. Stolen Sketchbook. This add-on will cause survivors hit by a chain hit to drop their item. It's not super powerful, but it is definitely recommended if you see a lot of medkits or other items in the pregame lobby. Again, just like Filthy Blade, this doesn't affect Feral Frenzy at all, only the survivors. The Deface Smiley Face and the Smiley Face Pins, these two add-ons apply Mangled and Blindness onto survivors who mend themselves. Mangled will slow down survivor healing speeds, and Blindness prevents them from seeing auras. And the Scratched Ruler. This add-on decreases the recharge time of Feral Frenzy by 5 seconds. It's a pretty nice add-on all things considered, and the reduction in recharge time will help you if you make a mistake in Feral Frenzy, like missing an attack or getting stunned. Once you've become accustomed to Feral Frenzy and know when you can and can't hit a survivor, feel free to start playing around with some of the other add-ons, like the duration and movement speed add-ons, broken and oblivious status effects, and the various mixtape add-ons. Perks are important in Legion. Now, it's important to understand that the Legion is able to delay the game quite a bit with their base power, so you don't need to equip any more than 2 game delay perks at once. I'm going to be showcasing 2 builds that I played on stream that I believe you will benefit from using. The first requires no prior killers to be leveled, and all the killer perks are available right off the bat. The second has a handful of teachable perks from killers and is overall a well-rounded setup that should allow you to catch survivors off guard and easily apply pressure. I hope you enjoy, and I hope this helps. Enjoy the rest of the video. Mother's Dwelling. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. So I'm using a bunch of free perks. Every perk that you see here, you can just get with the base game. You don't need any killers unlocked. Surge is a free perk. Monstrous is a free perk. Shattered Hope is a free perk, and Discordance is a Legion perk. It's a very accessible build, but this is a really, really bad map for Legions, so we'll see how this goes. Now they're all the way on that gen. I'm gonna have to just let that go because I can't stop it. Oh, she ran into a wall. Hey 𝗥cie𝗴𝗂𝗘𝗲, what's up? How are you? But she's in deep wound, she can't dead art, so I don't have to wait and worry about anything like that. I'm gonna try and get to the Scourge Hook or Monster Shrine. Not gonna immediately kick that. It's a good thing I didn't. I can't get that person, they're too far. Hey Mark, how are you? Still no surge value. She's just too far from that generator. Just out of range. Birthday is tomorrow? Sheesh! Making me drink, Dutch. I really do hope you enjoy the merch. By the way, I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I submitted a product request for the bikini.
All Goodman.
So it's coming. Just you wait. Owen, thank you so much for the 7 months. I appreciate that. I swear to God, you motherfuckers better buy that shit. Just like, bro. There we go. So Surge is procced. That helps. That helps a lot. Hey Scorp, how are you? I'm gonna put the white in the basement. Boon! This is good. I have Showered Hope. I can actually break the totem. I have no idea where it is, but I can break it if I find it. And this is completely regressed. Fantastic, bro. Fantastic. Not working on that gen. Let me check this corner. Oh, there it is. There's the boon.
Oh, got the cinnamon bun.
Yo. Mark, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate that. Dwight might hit second stage because of Monster Shrine. Because he's dying faster. Oh, nearly, bro. Like, literally, like 2 seconds off. Damn. I'm gonna pop Frenzy so I vault this window faster and I can pick her up. There's no gens over here, so okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play around these Scourge Hooks. Because they're all on this side of the map where there's no gens, I can keep bringing the survivors over here so that they have to leave the generators to get the saves. And they have to get the saves way sooner because of monsters. I'm gonna cancel. I don't actually have fast enough movement speed to catch him. So I gotta wait. Just walk up to him normally. Hey Joy, how are you doing? This is a really bad map for any killer, but especially Legion because their whole power hinges on chaining hits. It's really, really rough. I'm gonna leave him now. I'm happy that I did leave him. I'm doing pretty good. I've had a pretty productive morning, so... And there's no 𝗥𝗵𝗃𝗃. I forgot. I'm not gonna waste my time going down to the basement. I'm just gonna hook and immediately leave. In hindsight, I probably should have went to the basement because she was dead on hook. And now I lost a 𝗧𝗏𝗃. But that's not too terrible. I'm not gonna break this pallet because I can mind game that. And Surge just regressed that gen, so now I don't need to kick it. And it lost like 8% progress. That's her first hook. I need some info. I need to use Frenzy so I can find someone. There were no scratch marks leaving the tile, so I knew that she was staying in the tile somewhere. So I figured I would search that locker. Because it was the closest to the generator. And there's Dwight. That's the last survivor. Regress that gen even more. I'm gonna pick him up. That's Surge again. Dwight just gave up on hook. She's moving 10% faster because of the base get borrowed time. But we got her anyway, so it's fine. And there we go. That is a game of Legion with no add-ons and free perks on the hardest map in the game. Ooh, Coldwind. This is a pretty okay Legion map, honestly. Where are my 𝗧𝗏𝗃𝗃s? Like 2 in the middle. Okay. I just see some... Yep. Yep. Now, monitor and abuse. That's messing with my terror radius quite a bit. So I have a 24-meter terror radius when I'm not using Frenzy. 32-meter in Frenzy. And in Chase, my terror radius increases. Bamboozle. So I can actually counter a bunch of these really strong window loops. You just hit that window for live. Got that hit. He has to vault this window because there's nothing else to use. It's looking like this is going to be a 5th hit. Yep. Drop the pallet too, and she goes down. I got a really godly pallet out of the way for free, so that's fantastic. And I'm gonna use the 𝗧𝗏𝗃𝗃. So I have pain res, so after I hook the survivor, the most repair gen's gonna explode and regress. Yeah, there we go. So I remember that the David was somewhere on that side of the map. So I'm assuming that David is either in the main building in the abattoir or he's at this tile over here. I'm actually going to assume that he's at this tile. Just quickly check. No. Okay. I'm going to break this wall. Quentin's in here. This isn't Quentin. Sorry. This is Leon. Not going to bamboozle that because I broke the wall so I can just walk around. Mind game palette. I need him to drop it. That's a hit. If I mess up, it's not. There we go. 2 gens with Surge. And we're going to use Pain Res again because the 𝗓𝗏𝗃 is right in front of us. I'm going to keep this palette up because it's going to be kind of baiting them to run to it. But it's really unsafe. I'm going to use Frenzy on her because she was just unhooked and I need to find someone else. There's the person who unhooked. Someone else is running over there. The highlight went away because my terror radius changed. They have a boon. I know exactly where it is. I'm just going to take a moment here to snuff that out. That way they can't heal up. It's more than likely Circle of Healing. This is still regressing. I'm going to go ahead and bamboozle this window. I think that's a hit. Oh, almost. Alright, it's time to leave. I'm gonna frenzy, hit him, and run away. That was a good idea, too, because they were on this generator. I'm gonna stop and go after him. He wasn't looking, and he goes down. And that's another 2 generators with Surge. Again, I'm going to use Pain Res to regress the most repaired gen. There we go. It happened to be this one. That's gone down quite a bit. I saw a highlight over here when I was in Frenzy. So I know that a person's over here. There's blood pools, they're running away. She has a really good window set up. I'm going to have to use Bamboozle. She wasn't looking. She doesn't make that. She goes down. I'm going to use Frenzy again to vault the window and then pick up the survivor, so I save some time. And because they just got the unhook, I can go ahead and reuse the 𝗓𝗏𝗃 again and proc more Pain Res. I'm looking down in case he tries to flashlight blind me. Most repaired gen, so it's probably a gen on this side of the map. Use Frenzy again. I need some info. He wasted a pallet because I was in Frenzy and he was already injured. I'm going to leave him because I know David's working on a generator. Fail a skill check, so I know he's over there. Now I heard a boon right next to me, so I'm going to come back for that at some point. I'm going to wait just a second so I get Frenzy. Hit him. Leave. There's this person over here in the corner. I'm going to leave him. Get rid of this boon so they can't heal up so quickly. Now, David went back to this generator because it's so close to being done and he wants to finish it. I'm going to wait just a second in case he has Dead Hard. He doesn't have Dead Hard. Hit him. That gen regresses because of Surge. Can pick him up. I can use this pain res hook. I just hit a different generator than I thought it would, so they're working on something on the other side of the map. It's not this middle gen. It's this generator right here next to Shack. I can go ahead and kick this so it starts regressing while I chase people. Everyone's injured. I'm going to use Frenzy, because I want game delay and I want to know where people are. Drops the pallet. Failed to vault in. I'm going to cancel because he's going to keep vaulting over and over, so I can't vault it while he's vaulting it. Go back to this generator because I saw a highlight. There's Rebecca. Quentin has to mend, but he might push out that gen while in Deep Wound. I don't think you make that. Nope. And not quick enough. I was going to use Surge to regress that, but it didn't quite work out. Gonna use Pain Res. She's dead. I'm gonna leave Quentin. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna find Quentin again, I guess. Drop that. Now he has to play a 50-50. Damn, not fast enough. Really not fast enough. That sucks. There's a med kit. I can go ahead and use Frenzy on him. He's healthy. Vault the pallet. Hit him. He's going to use Harvester. Stuck. Yo, Fike, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Keep getting stuck in that. You used to be able to go around like that and hop on. I don't think you can anymore. They got the unhook. I am just, again, going to use a pain res hook, just in case. It was a good idea. Just interrupt them, regress the gen a bit. Yeah, I've tried that a few times off stream as well. It doesn't seem like you can get around that hay bale. It seems like they've made it impossible. I'm going to use Frenzy and hit him. I know that person's over there. Just need to kind of follow Quentin here. You don't make that window. Oh, never mind, you do. Nice, good shit. That was very, very close. Bamboozle this. He's going to go back for this, but he can only vault it so many times, so it automatically blocks. So that's 2 windows out of commission. Down him. And I'm going to go ahead and use a normal hook this time. And the reason why is because I know they're not working on any gens. Because all the gens are on my side of the map. And they're busy getting the rescue on the other side of the map, and there's 0 generators, so I'm not going to waste a Scorch Hook. Saw them. Yep, there we go. He is live, so I'm going to wait a second, because he has a speed boost. Is this person? Now, because they're on my side of the map, I'm actually leaving David to go for him. And cancel. I get it down. Regress that gen. Now David has to come for the rescue. I'm going to go ahead and look for him. He blessed a totem. I know that he liked to bless this totem in this tile, so I'm going to check it. It's not here. And it's not there either. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up Quentin. Or not Quentin, but Leon. Wherever it is that I left him. Here he is. Now I'm pretty sure David is healing, but in the off chance that he's actually on a generator, I'm going to find out because of pain res. He is not on a generator. So now it's more or less a guessing game. I kind of just gotta wander the map in hopes that I find him. The hatch is spawned. I hear him. I know exactly where he is. He's waiting in this meat room. I heard him. There he is. He was in a locker. Ooh, nice. I can walk around this side. He gets way less distance. And I down him. There we go. It was a pretty good game. Much harder than the other game, despite the map difference. But, and there's the hatch. And there we go. One of my favorite Legion add-ons? I like Filthy Blade and Mischief List. Cool. Very cool.